what's going on, guys? Exploder back here with another video, and in today's video we are going to be playing Mortal Kombat 1. Now, if you're wondering how I'm able to play the game so early, well, not so early, but early before release, is because I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. If you pre-ordered the deluxe edition of this game, then you get to play the game 5 days early. Now, I've done a bit of messing around, just in verses, trying to learn all of the characters and cameos. So I have a basic understanding of basically all the characters, and now I can finally start the story mode of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's get straight into this. I've been so excited. Select difficulty. Story, test your might. Doesn't really know how to play in story mode. Subtitles, yeah. Put it on easy put it on medium, why not? Should be fine. I might need to actually turn down the sound. Nope, I can't do it right now.
My friends, your patience is about to be rewarded. For I have saved the best for last. I have recently discovered a cure-all of unrivaled potency.
Who is that speaking?
It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon. All this and more, infused with powerful Licorian magic. There is a village in the next canton over, where everyone has purchased this miracle cure. Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkot, have disappeared.
Ooh.
Now, magic this potent is expensive. And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford to be without it?
You lie, Shang Tsung.
Yeah, that is Shang Tsung.
Your
Okay,
cures
good.
are useless.
I was wondering, who's that? Oh, who's that? Is that Shao?
I'm sorry. You are?
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed her.
There was no magic! I took your elixir to an Imperial mage, and you know what she said? It's nothing! Just bourgeois tea!
The mage is mistaken, kind sir. My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
Okay, I'm guessing it's not Shao, it's just a random guy. It's not Shao Kahn. Kind of sounded like it for a second, I don't know why. Oh, and Shang Tsung's getting crowded. I wonder, was his elixir true? Or was it actually just a scam? Don't think it was a scam. Or it might have been, but you just overstated it. Ah.
It is an excellent ruse, your disguise.
Is that
Backwater
Kronika?
folk are far more likely to trust a kindly
like
old
Kronika.
man.
Here on behalf of a dissatisfied customer. If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's restitution, there's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
A generous offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient. Who else could eke out a living traveling Outworld's hinterlands, selling quack cures and fake magic?
A living. It is barely survival.
And you were meant for more.
Yep,
To live
that
among
is Kronika.
kings,
If
not
you're wondering who Kronika is, she was the main villain of Mortal Kombat 11.
peasants. But since before
And Liu Kang ended up killing her, but it seems, and then he restarted the
you
timeline.
were born,
But it seems
you
like
have been
she somehow made it
conspired
into the new
against
era.
by those who fear how formidable you could become.
How do you know this? Who are you?
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
I didn't like that smile. So is Kronika going to be the bad guy in this one as well, or just a background? Guessing this is Liu Kang, the new era Liu Kang. I'm guessing there's Raiden and Liu Kang.
This is a
Yep.
good harvest, Kung Lao.
Yes. It is a blessing, Raiden.
You would rather we starve?
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like Old Man Wei.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving Fengjian. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
I mean, considering you're in a Mortal Kombat, should come
What we do
soon.
helps the village thrive.
I know. But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet? Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
So weird to see Raiden as now he's no longer Lord Raiden. Since the era's restarted, now he's just a normal person, a normal monk, I'm guessing. Oh, he's not even a monk in this, I don't think. I think they're just villagers.
That is amazing.
I am starving. I wonder what Madame Beau is making tonight.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had.
Cute old lady. This is one of the fight arenas, so I'm wondering. There's
Have you
definitely
two
going to be a
been
fight here,
practicing
but
my
who?
lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare,
Your preparations will fail you.
good. You haven't forgotten. But we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying. You finished work last.
But I delivered my cart first.
Delivered? Huh. The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
Fight.
Hmm?
Yep, they are going to fight.
Wait, you mean fight?
Yes. Right here, right now. Madame Beau can watch, critique our form.
Oh, there's Fire God Liu Kang.
Best 2 out of 3?
Fair enough.
He's just chilling,
We must be
watching
careful.
his old friends.
Madame Beau will kick us out if we break something.
Oh, this won't last long enough for that to happen.
Okay.
You will be down in no time.
Fight!
Okay, can I... how do I... No, not move list. I need no, not controls. Do I need to go back to the main menu for this, really? Really? Turn down the audio. Extra settings. That's kind of annoying, you can't. Audio. So yeah, let's keep that small. Keep music pretty low. Effects 70.
Scorpion.
I mean, we're not gonna hear the announcer. Just put everything at like 70%. That should be fine. That should be fine. And then let's continue. It should continue us. Oh. Skip movie. There we go.
This won't last
Back.
long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
Fight.
Kung Lao. I've used Kung Lao once, and I'm still not very good with him. I'm better with the ninjas, so Reptile, Smoke, Sub, and Scorpion. However, Raiden and Kung Lao I'm not that good with, as you'll see. Do they? And also, you don't have your cameo characters in story mode, so the fighting is very much changed. Oh, grab. Ah. There we go, finally. Woo. I will say the animations are super smooth. I'm trying to check special moves.
We go another round. We both know how this ends.
There we go. Ooh. Ooh. I'm kind of just spamming attacks, but that's because I don't know how to play Kung Lao at all. And also, I'm still very new to the game.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Keep telling yourself that.
You were hungry.
They ate a lot.
Everything was delicious, Madame Bo.
Thank you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
Ooh, Smoke. The Lin Kuei. Yeah, Smoke and the other Lin Kuei, I'm guessing.
Bo, the Lin Kuei await your answer.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight Smoke. Oh no. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
I have been busy, Smoke.
The Lin Kuei? Who are they?
Don't know. But I don't like where this
Ninjas.
is going.
What do we do?
Stay ready.
Madam Bo, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madam Bo, is unfortunate.
Oh, are they the bad guys in this? I mean, I guess the Lin Kuei in the beginning were basically raiders. Before, oops!
Madam Bo!
Before Kuai Liang took over the Lin Kuei, they were basically raiding people.
You two are brave, but against us, you are in over your head.
We don't care who you are.
Is
or
Raiden
who
gonna
you
be
are
a
with.
cameo?
You will not menace Madam Bo.
Fight.
Oh, he is. He's a cameo character. So, oh, so that's cool. So there are cameo characters in the main story. Just they have to actually make sense to be there. There's not even a. So these are unique cameo characters because, from what I remember, there isn't a Raiden cameo character in the actual game. There we go.
You picked the wrong person to extort, ruffian.
At least Smoke doesn't have a cameo character. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go, can't teleport away, can you? There we go. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I expected.
Who's in over his head?
I guess because we did have a cameo character, to be fair, to help us.
This was you?
Honestly, I'm surprised too.
Come on, let's help Madame Bo.
Oh, they're sub. Who is the? Oh, they're Scorpion. Are they working together?
How does he do that?
I have no idea.
You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath.
Abandon Madame Bo. Not happening.
Wait, so Scorpion with the Lin Kuei? Oops. Oh, I guess we find Scorpion. Get it. Oh, there we go. Fighting Hanzo.
Want more?
Is he in the Lin Kuei then?
You should have fled when you could. Prepare to regret ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
Yeah, so he is in the Lin Kuei. Oh, and he has a Sub-Zero cameo, so I need to watch out for that because I'm guessing Sub-Zero's cameo, just like Frost's cameo, just completely freezes you. Like there, yeah, he was about to freeze me. I dodged it barely. Oops. I need to get these special moves. Come on, okay. Ow. Oh, he got a fatal blow? Sure, we didn't have fatal blow before. I forgot how to combo break. Oh, what? He's got a fatal blow, but I don't.
For what it's worth, I'm not
How do you combo break? Oh my god, I should have done more of the...
regretting this yet.
Should have done more of the, what do you call it? Tutorial or the... And or just messing around. So he's got his fatal blow, but I don't. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this. Probably like an hour long episode. There we go.
It is you who will regret crossing me.
I'm guessing we're flying sub now. Yep. just enjoying himself. Oh, well. Yeah, that's not gonna do much.
Incompetent.
Ooh!
Oh, that works.
I have had enough of you.
Then go, before I put you down like the rest of your Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master.
Oh, so Sub is the Lin Kuei Grandmaster this time. Or in this universe. Okay. Oh, good. Ooh, there we go. Getting the combos down. Yeah, because I don't have any of my hat abilities, because not only do I not have the bladed hat this time, and also I don't have any hat in this fight. Ooh. Oh.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can any of you Lin Kuei?
Oh. Save the showboating for later, come out, because right now, kind of getting lost. I like how at least they don't like spam cameos. Well, I'm guessing on harder difficulties they probably do, the NPCs. There we go.
Are you sure you're a Grandmaster?
Okay, was this my last fight?
Interesting.
Because I fought
Over here!
Raiden, Smoke, Sub, and Scorpion. So, yeah, I'm guessing that is my last fight. Because there's usually
Madam
4
Bo.
fights in a
She's out cold.
Oh no, is she?
chapter.
Dead? Not yet.
In a chapter, there's usually 4 fights. So I'm guessing.
Madam Bo, how are you?
Kung Lao.
There's Liu Kang. Fire God Liu Kang with his glowing eyes.
So, Madame Bo, are they ready?
A bit thick in the head, perhaps. But they are ready.
His eyes are glowing.
Yes,
I am
they
Lord
are.
Liu Kang, God of Fire and Protector of Earthrealm.
God? Earthrealm?
Madame Bo has been preparing you for this moment since you were boys. Today, you have proven worthy of joining my champions.
This fight was a test.
Oh, wait.
Of your ability
It
and
was.
character.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Lin Kuei aren't evil. It was just a test.
Be hard, Kuai Liang.
Doesn't say Smoke. Doesn't say Smoke's name. I forgot what Smoke's name is. Like his real name. Yep, we have Bihan. Oh, wait, in this one Smoke
So
is.
these two are thugs?
okay.
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan
Oh, wait, are they
dedicated to
brothers?
Earthrealm's defense.
I'm so
You
confused.
keep saying Earthrealm. Don't you mean Earth?
You boys have so much
Wait, so in
to
this
learn.
one Scorpion
Earth
and
is
Sub are
only a part of
brothers?
Earthrealm. Earthrealm itself is one of many realms. Together, they comprise the whole of the universe.
Oh,
The
so
realms can be fierce, bitter rivals.
Okay.
That's why we need champions to defend ours.
The time draws near for the grand martial arts tournament between Earthrealm and the realm of Outworld. Held once each century, it allows each realm to demonstrate its strength. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. Our victory in the tournament will temper their zeal.
I've taught you everything I can.
So
You must finish your training with Lord Liu Kang.
More training? These two couldn't defeat us. What?
They were pulling their punches.
Had we not held back, you would not have survived.
Come. The monks at the Wuxi Academy await to continue your tutelage.
I am ready, Lord Liu Kang.
And you, Raiden?
Leave Fengjian? I'm needed here.
Earthrealm needs you, Raiden.
So,
You'll best
in
serve
this
the
one,
village by
Scorpion
being
and
one of
Sub-Zero
its
are
champions.
brothers. They are Bihan and Kuai Liang.
I understand.
Excellent. I will join you soon. First, there are other champions.
So
I must
which
gather.
one's Bihan, which one's Kuai Liang? I'm guessing Sub is Kuai Liang. And then Scorpion is Bihan. I am imagining Mr. A-list, Johnny Cage. What is he wearing?
We're
Is
off
he
the map.
acting?
We should go back, recheck the route.
I'm guessing he is
It's
acting
this
in a
way.
movie.
The temple.
The temple. Ah, I know that's not real. I don't think, at least.
God damn it, Alessia.
Yeah, this must be a movie set.
The darts came from here.
Can you open it?
Without killing us? Huh. Let's hope so.
Let me guess. Boulder or something's gonna come at them.
Turn them off. And we're definitely getting warmer.
Or maybe not.
How are these still burning?
Oil bubbles up from the ground. The chamber channels it somehow.
Ravala. And his shield. What? So? There's metal in the floor.
It's not just any metal. It's liquid mercury.
Shit, that stuff's toxic.
Fatal. Only step where I step.
I mean, first I would test if those rocks even sink. Oh, he stepped somewhere. You didn't step, Johnny. Again.
Huh?
What did I say?
Oh, you better watch out.
I'm sorry.
Not now. Get out the explosives.
That's our bridge?
Do this right, it'll fall across.
Ooh.
Kalima? They're real?
I'll take care of the she-beasts.
Is this our first enemy? It is.
You disturb Hunter of Valor's slumber. For your sin, you die.
Fight.
Is this a unique fight, or is this like... Oh, Adam. Or is this meant to be styled after Nitara? Because I know Nitara, if I remember correctly, is in the game. So, is it the same abilities as Nitara, but just, you know, reskinned? Ow. I'm actually alright with Johnny. Oh, his show boasting thing isn't there, so you can't show boast and then...
I have so had enough of you.
And then get more, you know. Can't remember what it is. Fuck. Ow. Ow. Thanks for the save, Adam. Shoot the leg. Shoot the leg, Johnny. I haven't learned Johnny's combos either. I haven't really learned any of the characters' combos. I've mostly just know like the basics of their characters. Like, played like one match with each of them. Also, in this game, of course, Johnny doesn't have the green glowy powers like he does in X and 11, because of course he hasn't unlocked them in this universe yet, or in this era. In this era. I'm guessing he will eventually.
You okay?
Yes, we ready?
How long are we gonna go in this movie?
Let's go.
I'm guessing it's a movie. There's no way this is not a movie.
This'll be worth millions.
It belongs in a museum. Oh, gonna have to, oh, and he dies. Is this fight gonna be styled after Reiko?
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not one to forgive and forget.
I'm guessing it's gonna be based after, him. Or, I'd be really surprised. Oh no, it's based after Havoc. Because, I mean, he just ripped his jaw off and, yeah, he's just ripping his body apart. And that's what Havoc does. I saw in the combat cast and stuff. He rips his body apart. This is the first time we've had Havoc in a game.
Money shot.
Of course, this isn't actually his outfit in the game, but is this the first time we've had him in an actual Mortal Kombat? Because I know he's in the comics. I know he's in the canon comics, but have we ever had him in a Mortal Kombat game other than this one? I don't think we have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe one of the older ones before NetherRealm took over. After, or during MK9, but I'm not sure. Because I don't have a cameo character, but he does. I need to be careful of that. Oh, he became invulnerable there for a second. Yeah, I can't play Havoc for some reason. Don't know if it's for everyone. I think it's because they might be changing the people. They might be updating the characters as they're broken or something. So some of the characters in Mortal Kombat 1 right now, you can't play them on an early access. Like Havoc, you can't play him. The rest of the characters you can't play, they're only, what do you call it? They're only cameo characters, so it's not that big, but still. There are some cameo characters you can't play, and Havoc, for some reason, you also can't play.
I'm not yet defeated.
Yes, you are.
Catch the shield.
Time to go home.
Hi, Freddy.
I knew
knew it. Whew. I felt that one.
Yep, it was a
You
movie.
felt it too, right?
Temple of Kataravala, take 39, tail slide.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Steven, this was fantastic. Thank you. Oh, just like the old days. And these props. Jimbo killed it.
You did too, Johnny.
Hey, about my pitch. You know, the karate zombie thing? I'm thinking 4 films. Maybe a streaming series?
Johnny, I don't have...
You're right. Not here. I'll swing by your office after I change.
I can't. Have to meet with the editors. Marshall will call you.
Great! Have your assistant call me.
That was great, hon.
Wasn't it, though? We need to celebrate. I'm thinking private party.
Johnny, we need to talk.
Oh. Oh.
You're not the martial arts megastar you once were, honey. You're
Ooh,
lucky
their
Steven
mansion.
owed you a favor.
Oh, that's
telling
Cassie's
you, Chris.
drone.
We're fine.
Can you join me in the fact-based universe just once? We're broke. We have to cut back.
Cut back? On what?
Step 1 is selling this place.
Not the Cage Mansion.
I need a refill.
Johnny, we can't keep this up. You spent $10,000 on that sculpture, $30,000 on that drone, and this damn sword. $3 million?
Hey, Sento is history. That sword comes from...
That's not the point, Johnny!
Chris, honey, the parts, the money, they're coming. Steven's movie is just the beginning. That's why I can't cut back. To be a success, I have to project it. If I don't, Johnny Cage is done.
I didn't marry Johnny Cage. I married John Carlton. I'd give anything to have him back.
Chris, come on, Chris, where are you going?
Oh.
Fuck! How do you like that, Mr. A-list? Thank God. Oh, Chris, honey,
Oh, can she? Guessing he's coming for the sword.
Where's my wife? What did you...
Your wife left. She's fine. You will be too if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Sento.
You some kind of hired gun? Or do you know Sento's history?
I know it. It's my family blade.
No. No way you're Tyra clan. They've been dead for centuries.
Not dead. Hiding. With Sento in my hands, I'll lead us out of the shadows.
That's a great plan, stranger. Except for one thing. Sento's mine. And I won't give it up without a fight.
That pool is fucking awesome, by the way. Great view as well. I love the little floaty from the back. Oh, I can, fucking, what do you call it?
Here we go.
Ow. Ow.
Here we go. Corner pockets.
Not Boston. Grab him. Grab him! One of... Oh, okay, whatever.
You tried robbing the wrong house. I am the ultimate home security system.
Miss. Showboating paid off. Oh, never mind. faster. Ow. Fucking leave me alone. Do your... There we go.
My house, my rules.
Surprised Johnny's skilled enough to fight Kenshi.
So, you have a name or what?
Kenshi Takahashi.
I knew you weren't Taira clan.
You know nothing, Cage.
400 years ago, the Taira clan were one of Japan's first families. They lost Sento after getting slaughtered at the siege of Aomori.
There were survivors. They hid themselves by shedding the name Taira for Takahashi. They joined the Bakuto for its protection.
The Yakuza's predecessors. From first family to crime family.
I will break us free of the Yakuza's corruption. Reclaim our name and our position. But my clan won't follow me unless I prove that I can lead. That's why I need Sento.
And that's Malibu's finest. It's a great story. Bullshit. But great. You should seriously consider becoming a screenwriter. What in the actual fuck?
Good evening, Johnny Cage. I am Liu Kang, protector of EARTHREALM. May we enter?
Nothing's being shot here tonight. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes. We come on a matter of grave importance. We must speak to you and your guest.
What? How do you know about him?
Because I am the god of fire.
Chris, you vixen. Nicely done. Sure. Come right in. Glowing eyes are a nice touch.
Kenshi Takahashi, a tragic figure with a noble cause. Your actions this evening do you no credit.
Who are these people?
You tell me. They're your scene partners.
I also know of your struggles, Johnny Cage. I am here to offer you both a path forward.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, come on, guys, let's call this. Chris was a doll to set this up, but as pranks go, this one's a bit obvious.
This is no prank. Bihan, Kuai Liang, if you please.
All right. I'll play my part in this martial arts LARP. The missus ought to get what you paid for. Okay. Hey, you. Hey, you. Get your damn hands off him. I said, get your hands off him.
Ow. Ah.
Was that necessary, brother? To put him in his place.
That was a Hichuli. One of a kind. All right, I don't care if this is a damn prank. You crossed the line.
Oh, and we're having Scorpion. We're gonna get Faceless or Maskless sub. I mean, not
Now pay up.
not Faceless. Ooh, that was a nice one. Not Faceless. Mask.
Bullseye.
Wonder, can you only have a fatal blow when you have a cameo? Cause when you do your fatal blow, it has your cameo does some part of it. So I think I might be right in thinking that. That's a cool little dash ability that Johnny has. Ow. There we go.
And scene. I hope you're insured. because you're paying for my hachuli.
Imbecile! You have no idea with whom you're dealing.
Enough! That's no special effect.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Kuai Liang.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Well, that last one tracks. But what's an Earthrealm?
All will be explained, Johnny Cage. For now, what is important is that you both have been chosen to join its champions.
Why him? Or me, for that matter.
Because I have faith that you will rise to the challenge. And because your service will change the arcs of your lives.
Dun dun dun. Okay, do we have time for another episode? I mean... Yeah, sure, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Chosen one, Raiden. Oh, that must hurt. All of this looks like it hurts, but still. There we go, Raiden's getting better. I wonder, will he unlock his lightning powers? Powers? Yes. Oh, there we go.
That is not a good idea.
There's his hat.
Genius, Raiden. The next time we see Sub-Zero, I will have to thank him for inspiring it.
Ow! See? It won't be effective. Maybe it's too effective.
We just need to get on with it. We've been cooped up here for months. I can't base a cinematic universe on Outworld's monsters and magic if I don't ever see them.
That's why you're here?
Liu Kang said this gig would change the arc of my life. That's how it gets done. My ex will rue the day she gave up on me.
So selfless.
Oh, please, Tattoo. You're just here to get your sword back.
We all have our reasons for being here. Some better than others. But we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are here to fight for Earthrealm.
Let me guess, is Raiden just gonna train?
And today, one of you will be
There we
chosen
go.
to fight
He's in
for
his
it at the
digs.
tournament.
I mean, he already was, but still.
Only one of us, Lord Liu Kang? Isn't Outworld fielding several champions?
The tournament's rules give the host realm that advantage. And it is Outworld's turn as host.
You know, I don't know why I've never asked this, but, what's our record at this tournament?
Earthrealm and Outworld have long been evenly matched. But Outworld is gaining strength. Should it win, its more militant factions will be emboldened.
I thought you admired Outworld.
It is a place of great knowledge, wealth, and beauty. But our realms do not share goals and beliefs. We coexist peacefully, because Outworld respects our strength. Should we show weakness, our rival will become our enemy.
I will not lose, Lord Liu Kang.
First, you must win the right to represent us. Whichever one of you outlasts the others will be
Oh, okay. So this is how we're gonna do it.
Raiden, step forward.
Guessing Raiden's gonna be the champion, since we're playing as him.
Good call. Cold a week first.
You shall face him, Johnny.
Ready for your close-up?
All right, let's do this. But remember, farm boy, I'm a global martial arts icon. I don't think you can handle this much boom.
I am ready, Johnny Cage. My mind and spirit fight as one.
Fight!
Okay, so he's still. So we don't have Raiden's powers. Ow. Ow! He is fucking up. He is fast. How is he so fast? Basically the same thing with Kung Lao. I don't know how to play either Raiden or Kung Lao.
And that's why I don't need stunt doubles.
I'm decent at Liu Kang, but Kung Lao and Raiden? Nah, I'm not good with either of them. Ooh, that was a good one. Overhead game. Kind of just button mashing.
This fight was an honor.
Like, I know what I'm trying to do, but still.
You're welcome.
Kenshi Takahashi, you are next.
Oh, but he has a sword.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
It's nerve, not heart, that wins fights. I should know. I've been in hundreds of them.
Fight!
Oh, Kenshi with that smack talk. Who are we gonna fight last? Because maybe Sub or Scorpion. So far, we've only really seen or fought the champions. I guess it kind of makes sense when we're being introduced to this new era of Mortal Kombat, this completely new story. I mean, not a completely new storyline, but new characters with new personalities.
I shouldn't have taken you lightly.
Mainly.
I won't do it again.
Mainly new characters. Johnny is still Johnny, and yes, so is Raiden. He's just no longer a lord or a god anymore. And Kung Lao is basically the same, except he's still in his learning phase, so he's just not as powerful. There we go. That was even easier than Johnny.
Do you still question my nerve?
I do not. Yours was a well-earned victory.
Now we have to fight Kung Lao. Guessing
You may rest, Raiden. This evening, you will face your final opponent.
Kung Lao. And then who are we gonna face? Can't be Liu Kang, because he'd fucking destroy us. I would imagine it must be Sub.
Kung Lao wins.
Make it interesting. Bet me Sento.
Not on your life.
Raiden, Kung Lao. The winner of this match will represent Earthrealm against Outworld. It is a grave duty, not to be undertaken lightly. You may step back now and suffer no dishonor.
I choose to fight, Lord Liu Kang.
As do I.
Then may the best person win.
They're basically equal now, so I want to see. I mean, of course, we know Raiden's gonna win since we're playing as him, but
Concede, Raiden. You have never beaten me. That won't change today.
No. If the monks have taught us one thing, it's that the only constant in the universe is change.
Fight!
ooh, and now he's got the hat as well. Okay, this might be a decent bit harder than the others. Just because Raiden doesn't have his lightning powers. Or will he get his lightning powers after I beat Kung Lao? Maybe. That might make sense since I've now become champion of Outworld. I mean, Earthrealm. I should now be able to get my cool powers to help me. I feel like it would make sense.
That was pure luck, Raiden. Like lightning, you won't strike twice.
Ooh, lightning reference. Lightning McQueen. Yeah, because Raiden doesn't really have any special moves. Because basically all of his special moves are based on his lightning powers, which he does not have right now, so... Ow. Of course, Kung Lao has all of his special moves. Come on. You keep trying to grab, but you never... Ow. It's like the AI has a really good way to dodge too. There we go, we're about to lose there, but we got it.
There is a first time for everything, Kung Lao.
Kung Lao gonna be salty? No?
Although you have all trained well, Raiden has excelled. This outcome does not surprise me.
He looks a bit angry.
Congratulations, Raiden.
For the tournament, you will need this.
Yep, the lightning powers.
Forged by the Elder Gods, it gives the wearer power over lightning and thunder. Go ahead, try it.
Johnny's fucking recording. Yep, there it is.
Holy Ark of the Covenant. It is incredible. But is it necessary?
In addition to possessing great might, the Outworlders you will face also wield great magic. The amulet levels the playing field.
You must be careful, Raiden. You could get hurt, even killed.
No tournament participant has ever been grievously injured or killed. I would never send my champions unwittingly into mortal combat. We leave in 7 days for Outworld's capital, Sundo. The tournament will be held at the palace of Empress Sindel.
Oh, we're gonna meet Sindel now? What's our last fight?
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. Do not become drawn in. You must focus on the task at hand.
Johnny, still recording. That should be a good screenshot.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not Kansas anymore.
Oh, there's Melina. There's Katana.
Are those Empress Sindel's daughters? Yes.
They do not disappoint.
We are Earthrealm's ambassadors, Johnny. We'll show them respect, not unwanted attention.
Oh, there's Tanya. Weird to see Melina without,
Welcome.
you
Thank
know,
you,
her
Princess
mouth.
Melina.
You remember my sister?
Of course. Princess Katana. May I introduce Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, Kenshi Takahashi, and Earthrealm's champion, Raiden.
I hope you're prepared, Raiden. Our champions are determined to win.
Who are your champions?
None more so than me. It's been too
Ooh.
long since we've known victory.
Melina.
Princess Melina, we should be on our way. Empress Sindel awaits.
Thank you, Tanya. Follow me, please.
Melina's the champion. Who else are the champions? I would imagine... Would Shao? Shao, I would imagine, would also be.
Those are Centaurians. And Shokan.
The six-armed beings are not Nodens.
The monks described them, but seeing them in person?
I see that Her Majesty once again spares no expense on the festival.
Should she not? It commemorates my late father.
I admire, Princess. I do not judge. As did all of Outworld, I valued greatly Jared's fellowship.
What's going on? Is that Lee May?
First Constable, our route was to be clear. This couldn't wait?
Should I allow Tarkatans to infect the city, Your Highness? Those arrested were harboring some here, rather than report them for quarantine.
The Earthrealmers cannot be privy to our secrets, Lee May. As Sundo's first constable, you must show better judgment. Perhaps that's too much to expect.
Princess Melina doesn't seem to like her very much.
Li Mei used to lead the Umgadi, the palace guard. It was on her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Oh.
Worry expends energy for no purpose, Raiden.
But the tournament, if I lose...
Focus on your actions, not the outcome. It is all you can control.
Who's that?
Red alert. Incoming stock villain.
General Shao.
Oh, it's Shao.
Do not let him goad you.
But he is a general this time. He's not Khan.
Is it me, or is EarthRealms champion scrawnier than usual?
Would you care to test his strength? Raiden will
prove himself soon enough.
Have you still not told most EarthRealmers that Outworld exists?
It is safer that way, General.
I suppose so. Your people's frail minds couldn't handle the truth.
You presume them frail, General. Should you, given how frequently they win this tournament?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Also, Shao's still kind of evil in this one. He's not Khan, so he can't enforce anything, but there's Sindel. There's Sindel looking hotter than ever.
Welcome, members of the Royal House. Welcome, our esteemed Earthrealm guests. We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang, in hopes that it would foster peace among realms. May Jared's soul watch over us with pride from its resting place in the living forest. Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel, it pleases me to once again be your guest.
Here, you are always welcome. Now, let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty. He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
You seem nervous, young man.
I'm a stranger in an unfamiliar land, here to compete against its greatest fighters. Yes, I am nervous.
As you should be. You have a difficult path ahead. It has begun. As tradition requires, Outworld's initial competitor will be Sundo's first constable,
Li Mei.
May she defend our realm's glory, as well as she preserves our capital's order.
Your Majesty, I will honor both the Royal House and all of Outworld with my combat.
If so, you will vastly exceed my expectations.
Ooh.
Remember, were it not for Jared's tradition, you would not be here.
Ooh. Seems like they all have a problem with Li Mei.
All you need do is your best. The rest will take care of itself.
Yes, Lord Liu Kang.
Okay,
Shall
we're fighting
we see
Li
what
Mei.
you can do?
Hopefully, this will be the first of many victories.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This fight is more important to me than you can ever know.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose lightning element. Ooh! Woohoo! Yeah, we got our lightning abilities now, huh? Ah! I forgot about that. I might be able to do my grab now, like my lightning.
I will admit it. That tested me.
Raiden, stop being such a good person. Be a arsehole. Be a unhumble arsehole, okay? Stop being such a nice person. I don't like it. I'm joking, I love him. I wonder if that third lightning strike can even hit Li Mei, or just any enemy, of him teleporting away. I wonder if that could damage you. I imagine it could. No, just grab her. Kick to the face.
Thank you for the match, First Constable.
My compliments, Raiden, on a well-fought match. We'll see how you fare in the next. General Shao, whom have you chosen as our next competitor?
Your Majesty, I have chosen Reiko, my second in command.
How many people are we fighting as Raiden?
Reiko was orphaned during the Kafala War. Though captured, his spirit remained unbroken. He scratched, clawed, and survived.
Yep. Happy we get to see Reiko.
I took him in, molded him into the perfect soldier. Few others are as well versed in the ways of war.
I'm happy we get to see Reiko, you know, as not just a big man with a hammer like we saw in the movie. We finally get to see
In whose
the
army
smart
have you
version.
served? In what wars have you fought?
I have done neither.
Then you are woefully unprepared, Earthrealmer. This will be your last battlefield.
So is this just gonna be a one long thing for Raiden? I'm guessing it is. So we're just gonna fight all or most of the champions, and I'm guessing something's gonna interrupt it like halfway through. It would make sense. We're fighting a lot of people because we fought what? This is our 5th person we're fighting here. Woo. As Raiden. I'm guessing maybe they count these as different Raidens since, you know. I'll play as Raiden until, you know, until we have to play as someone else, and then I'll end the episode. This is basically like the first act of the game anyway. Oh, you can see Melina and Sindel. I can't see my Bay Katana. I need a refund immediately. I can't see my Bay Katana when I'm fighting.
I may not have faced war, but I am a warrior.
Oh, you hit my cameo. How dare you? Ooh, nice one. Ooh. How'd that miss? I guess I was too. Oh, wait.
Felled by a simple farmer.
Who's next?
I am
Shao?
ready for my next opponent, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
Patience, young man. We are adjourned until first light. I hope to see you all at this evening's banquet.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna fight Rain, probably. Reiko and Shao.
I'm sorry, you're 10,000 years old?
10,000?
Talk about aging gracefully.
What do you see in him?
He is a hero, Raiden, though he may not yet know it. Do you recognize everyone here?
Most, yes. From your descriptions. Except for him.
That's Rain.
That is Rain, the High Mage of Outworld.
Why the fuck does he look
Not
like
his
Foozy
given
Tube?
name, but one earned due to his
He looks
mastery
like
of
the-
water magic.
Looks like Foozy Tube. Oh, is Melina okay?
Are you unwell, Princess?
I am fine, Tanya.
I know I'm
Is she
to
gonna
fight
turn
Melina,
into a Tarkatan
but
now?
will I also face Tanya?
By tradition, you should not. If you did, you would be tested.
Why?
Umgadi, like Tanya, are warrior priestesses, selected from the firstborn daughters of Outworld. From infancy, they are trained to defend the royal family.
Outworld must see much conflict if the Empress needs such protection.
Its past has been difficult, though the last 1,000 years of Empress Sindel's reign have been a true golden age. The memories of that strife still linger.
Uh-huh.
My husband Jared believed that the future of our realms lay together. Let us move forward in open dialogue, letting no secrets tear our bonds asunder.
Your Majesty, it's an honor to be here and to meet your people.
Oh,
I
Shao
can
didn't
already
stand
see
up.
there's more that joins us than divides us.
Our peoples could not be more different, champion.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Earthrealmers are devoid of all...
That's enough, General.
My apologies, Your Majesty. Perhaps I've enjoyed too much of this excellent wine. With your permission...
You may go.
And Reiko.
It is bad enough we may lose to the Earthrealmers, but then you go and drunkenly insult them? You needlessly stain my honor and your family's proud military tradition.
May I speak freely, Your Majesty?
Again with this? If you must.
We must act on the Sorcerer's prophecy. He warns that Liu Kang will conquer Outworld.
Who, Shang Tsung?
And his predictions are usually impeccable. but I've no proof of Liu Kang's ill intent. His interventions have kept Outworld at peace for centuries.
He herds us into compromises, shackles our independence. If we could meet our enemies in battle, we'll take...
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
If I see evidence of the prophecy's accuracy, we will act. But only then, and only at my command. Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort, not the first?
He did, Your Majesty.
Do not forget that, General.
Ooh, Shao's definitely gonna go out of line. I can already tell. He might get Kronika to help, just like with Shang. Very possible.
You asked to see us?
I saw what happened this evening.
That was nothing. Something I ate.
Was it? I can't chance it, can I? If you fight tomorrow, the symptoms of your disease could manifest. Kitana will take your place.
Oh.
There are already whispers she should replace me as your heir. This will make them screams.
Your illness is your fault. Why you left the palace that night unattended is still beyond me.
I just needed time alone, away from all this. I never thought that...
That's your problem, Melina. You never think.
A mother is only trying to protect you, sister. If your disease becomes known, you will be banished to the wastes. For you to hold the throne, we must keep your secret.
Nah. I mean, I feel bad for Melina, but I mean, yeah. If they find out she's got the Tarkotan disease or whatever, then they'll throw her out.
Raiden. Among others, you have defeated Kotal, Motaro, and Shiva.
Oh, we just skipped
Only
those
2
parts.
fights remain.
Katana.
Are you ready, Earthrealmer?
And who?
I am, Your Majesty.
Then next, you face my daughter, Katana.
Ooh, there we go. She's got a mask on now. Then who do we fight?
Your
Shao?
Majesty,
Who's
this
our last
is
fight?
unprecedented. Raiden's next opponent should be your heir.
Melina is unavailable. She's away on pressing Imperial business.
But I have not prepared him to battle Katana.
He's already demonstrated great skill. Can he not improvise?
Do not worry. I can do this.
Very well.
I will be no easier to fight than my sister, Earthrealmer.
I suffer under no such delusion, Your Highness.
I will win this fight. For her, my Empress, and all of Outworld. Fight.
Oh, that. I cannot see. Never mind, I'm good with Raiden. I'm sure I do have his lightning element, so I mean... his lightning cameo, so makes sense. Ooh. How long can I take it? Okay, like halfway across. So not as long as in past games, it takes completely across.
This isn't done yet. Face me.
Come on. Ooh. Fucking missed. There we go. Ooh, he's blocking all my attacks. Rather than grab her. Too far. I'm actually doing pretty good with Raiden. It's probably my best play character currently. There we go.
You fight well, Princess.
How long is his first act?
As do you, Earthrealmer. Surprisingly so.
I hope we meet again. Under different circumstances.
It's time for the final match.
Is it against
It's
Shao?
a testament to your abilities that you've made it thus far. But now you must face General Shao.
Ooh, he ain't gone. He ain't gone.
Victor of the Tavarian War.
He ain't gonna
Conqueror of the
pull any
Quarton
punches.
Plains, defender of the Navala coast.
He's gonna fucking throw them.
As has his family for generations. General
I love his
Shao
horns.
defends us with zeal and tenacity. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
That's a notable list of accomplishments, General.
It is a mere fraction of them. A full recitation would take days.
Ooh. Got disrespected, Shao. Oh no, he's got the double damage or whatever from his axe. Thanks for being my cameo character. Ooh. Ow! That was a good one. Oops. Ow. There we go. One. Okay, so you do walk away if you're too close to them. Oh, he doesn't have his axe. Ooh, I haven't used that ability yet. I didn't even mean to use it. Oh, I'm just slaying as Raiden right now. Destroying. It's over.
I have done it.
I have done it.
Congratulations, Raiden.
Ooh, yes.
Earthrealm waits.
Woo! Woo! I don't think Shao's gonna be too happy about that.
May I assist you?
Stay away, Earthrealmer.
Well done. You have exceeded my greatest expectations.
Thank you, Lord Liu Kang.
Because of you, the Outworlders who would disturb the peace will once again be held at bay. Come, let us bid our hosts farewell and return to Earthrealm.
Oh, so we aren't even gonna see Shiva this game. I just realised they just completely skip her. Ah, it's kind of sad. I wanted to see my girl Shiva, but nah, that's okay. Maybe Kombat Pack 2? It's probably not gonna happen, but...
My old friend.
Gearus!
It's been eons.
Eons?
It's good to see you.
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang. I have watched you with the Hourglass. You are relishing your role as Earthrealm's
So,
protector.
is he the protector of the
It
Hourglass
suits
now?
me far better than being Keeper of Time ever did. I never wanted to replace Kronika. Being history's architect drove her mad. I had no wish to share her fate.
Uh-huh.
Which is why I am forever grateful that you volunteered to safeguard the Hourglass. Despite my having
Volunteered?
relinquished its power, the new era has unfolded as it should.
What about Kronika, though? Hasn't she...
You created me in your own image. Duty is my highest calling.
While I am glad you are here, you are not one for social calls. Is there trouble with the Hourglass?
Kronika.
With something it has shown me.
What, Geras?
When you restarted history, you altered the destinies of certain malefactors to neutralize them. At least one of them is defying that destiny.
Shang Tsung.
Go on.
He has escaped his meaningless life and is on his way to becoming a powerful sorcerer. He has already infiltrated Sindel's court.
I saw no sign of him during the tournament. But if that snake is in Sindale's ear...
Your vision of peace may already be compromised.
I appreciate this warning, Giris. I will investigate. Please return to the Hourglass and see what else you can learn.
So we find him in Outworld and bring him here for questioning?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. For this is gonna be my first part of Mortal Kombat 1. If you go chapter, let's go chapter. What does it say in chapter select? Yeah, so we've completed Act 1. Have we completed Act 1? Yes, we have completed Act 1. So, yeah, we've completed 20% of the story. So, yeah, if you did enjoy my first episode of Mortal Kombat 1 and my full playthrough of Act 1, then do make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos of when they're posted. And yeah, make sure to stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.